Well, we've always wanted to do something for dogs. We always talked about it. Travis grew up with a lot more animals than I did, but I did have one little Chihuahua Beagle mix that I grew up with and adored. But it was Friday, and the night prior, our front door blew open. There was some wind, and it did not latch. We had 5 dogs at the time. They all got loose, and we're running all around the area to include Highway 93. And Bob was hit and killed by a car. Everyone came back in the morning but Bob. Bob was a really special dog. We had adopted him and his brother from Washburn County. Their names were Blizzard and Flurry, and we renamed them Bob and Tom because we prefer people names.
We had always wanted to do something with dogs. Both of us had full-time jobs away from Bob's house, and we talked for years about when we retire, when we have our respective retirements, we're going to do something with dog rescue. We didn't know what it was, and we didn't know exactly when we were going to retire. Somebody said, "Let's just why not do it now? Why not do now what we were going to do maybe 10, 15 years?"
And what does that look like?
So after a few months, we knew the name. It was going to be Bob's House. We were going to rescue dogs. We were going to help dogs. We were going to put up a building, and then somehow we needed to. We did go into pretty significant personal debt to put it up with no guarantees of anything. And
what was the phrase? If we build it, they will come.
Yeah,
is what we told ourselves.
Yeah, it was a field of dreams thing. That's really what it was, and that's how it really turned out. And we were driven to do it. We started to realize fairly soon that the seniors are almost certainly the neediest of all dogs. They're the most difficult, at least in conventional wisdom, to place.
Well, I would say, the unique quality of the senior dogs is we don't know their history. They've seen a lot. They've experienced a lot. They make their way to Bob's house. We will see a shutdown dog after maybe 4 days. It's crazy to see how their demeanor changes and their confidence builds. 98% of senior dogs need dental surgery. That's one of the, first and foremost things that we get done for comfort, for them eating. Arthritis is another big one. Just their, high quality food. Because we don't know their history. We don't know, they could have skin issues, GI problems. So that's our job to figure that out and get them in the best health that we can and get them adopted.
To have an organization where people were at the 15-year mark as far as opening the doors over that, and we have any number of volunteers that they wouldn't give up their volunteer slot for
they
anything.
Don't leave. No.
We hear really neat stuff that we didn't even think about.
Yeah.
The people side of it. This is therapeutic for me. This is my favorite few hours of a week. This is
all I have to look forward to.
It's just stuff that and that makes you feel good, because when we were sitting there the night of Bob, rescue dog, that's great, right? But I don't think we ever considered what it would do to people, and the folks that many of them that have adopted dogs that probably never thought they'd adopt a 12-year-old black lab. I think they're happier in general. I do, and we'll tell people very openly, just adopt a senior. If it's a young dog, maybe one that's got a horrible past. It doesn't have to come from Bob's house, but just, adopt a dog or give an adopted dog a chance.
Yeah.
And so I think we bring awareness to that.
It's our legacy. We want this to be here long after we're gone.